It's a Universal Day today. Yes, it is, here at WeTheCoasters. What is going on, everyone? This is Dillon from WeTheCoasters as we are here at Universal Orlando Resort, and technically you can see by the title of this video, this is the last week of spring break. Cannot believe it. And then after this, it should be very quiet for about, I'm gonna go on a limb and probably say about 6-7 weeks, probably till like whenever Memorial Day week comes around. So we're gonna take a look at how the crowds are heavy one last time and kind of go from there. But we got a lot of updates to cover in this video, so without further ado, let's get started. But before we talk about park updates, let's talk about an update within my Universal Pass. So Universal has a thing going on where if you buy your pass or renew your annual pass, you get 3 months for free. Well, I did that today, and as of this moment, I don't have to worry about the month of April being my expiration month. Instead, it will be July next year. So this will probably be the last time, unless they do a change within the pass for, say, a certain epic park coming on by. We'll see. But in the meantime, what Universal has is they have a 2-part pass, which is Studios and Islands, and then they have a 3-part, which adds Volcano Bay. And with Volcano Bay, obviously a little more in the pricey range. But I paid, what was it for renewal, like $536, I think it was. So to get the 3 extra months for that, not bad. Not upset at all. So that is at least one positive to say. So before I talk a little more about that, just want to show, because we were here before park opened, we're doing EPA, and they have all the stuff for pass holders and resort guests. We got to go that way right there. So that's why we are going to go to the right. All these people there who are not pass holders, my condolences. Oh boy. Wow, they even got the new logo on there. That just looks horrible. Now it's 8:46, so that's where it will change within the next like 15 minutes or less, I should say. But yeah, we're gonna do the check-in, and then we're gonna go hopefully get a run-in on Hagrid's or Velocicoaster. We'll see. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a holdup because some people didn't know what the early park commission was for, because, you know, unfortunately reading is a little bit hard for some people, but it's okay though, no worries. But yeah, so just to make sure everyone knows about it though, if you're a resort guest from any of the Universal hotels, or you are an annual pass holder for Universal Orlando, you get in early. No problem at all whatsoever. Oh, they just stopped right up here, but they're testing out High in Sky, so interesting. All right, back to what I was saying though, but I'm happy though that I got the 3 months extra, so now I don't have to worry about passes until July. So I got all my passes renewed, and I'm happy. So now the only thing I got left to do is to upgrade my United Parks Pass, which it used to be called SeaWorld Parks Entertainment because of the name change, and then upgrade my Cedar Fair Pass because they no longer do Platinum, so I had to get a Gold, and that was I got for Kings Dominion, and get that upgraded, which is great. So now I am so relieved. Now comes the question, is this: how is it going to be like today when we enter Universal Orlando? Because like I said, we have a lot of updates to cover. Some here at Islands, but more at Studios, because there's a lot of rumors going on by because of that epic park coming next year. They want that park front and center to be fixed right off the bat. So let's get started. Now, like I said, this is 8:48 right now, and it looks like the water's not on for the fountain. So EPA is just about over. So this is the time where I'm going to look at my Universal app while we're walking. I know it's very dangerous, so please don't do it unless you know what you're doing. I'm just going to see what the wait times are like, or at least what they say is the wait times going on by. Right now, the only EPA that's available is Islands Adventure, and they do not have it ready for Studios. So just a forewarning, but that should change within the next few weeks. Right now, Spider-Man's on a 5-minute wait. Let's see. Forbidden Journey's 45, Velocicoaster's 45, Hippogriff is 60, stayed 150 minutes for Hagrid's already. Oh my word. So I think we may get a ride on Velocicoaster, just because of that. As much as I'd like to do Hagrid's, I just don't see it happening. So that is bad. So let's head over to WeTheCoasters. So when making this recording of this video is technically the day before my birthday. So by the time you see this, either will be the day of my birthday, which is Saturday, April 6th, or Sunday, April 7th, the day after my birthday. So technically it's the last theme park day that visiting before my birthday celebration going on. So as far as what happens after today, I'm going to be doing Bush Monday for a little bit of time. And then after that, I'm not too sure because, like, I'll figure it out along the way. But I do want to say, this is the first time I've been to Universal, let alone any park, on a Friday in Florida in quite some time. Because normally, as many know, I come here normally on Wednesday and Thursday. There's WeTheCoasters going on by. They're having a good time, I can tell. Yeah, you can tell it's running just a little bit slow. It's got that morning feel right now. But anyways, yeah, so right now, it's not my birthday yet, but eventually it will be. So happy early birthday, I guess you could say, on this one here. You're surely here. But thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel and all that. You guys have been wonderful, and we cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support. All right, let's get to WeTheCoasters. It's funny, all these people waiting here are for Express, because they're not wanting to do the standby, or they're doing single ride, or either one. So that's only available when the park is open. That's why everyone's all lined up over here. But we're gonna do standby because we're gonna test out that 45-minute theory right now. So let's go. So here's where our stopping point begins. So this is where the line will start on the lines, and then we'll give you an update when 9 o'clock happens, when they're gonna open the Express, let alone the single ride line, which I can tell they're already getting some of the disability stuff going on right over there, as you can see, just to get up to there. So interesting to say the least, though.
Safety, please.
All right, it is 9 a.m. We were stopped for a minute, and now we're moving, and I think we're gonna be stopped over here now. And then this is where the Express line you're gonna see is gonna be moving very, very shortly, but this is where we're gonna be waiting. And then you can see the Express people are going to be coming up here. There they go. Yep, there it is. And now they're going to roam on up all the way over there. And there goes all the regular riders moving forward faster. And it's out the door. This is why you don't mess around, man. If you're in the regular line, man, you always got to pay attention, watch your surroundings. Speaking of which, love that view. Awesome. Anyways, we'll be heading on very soon. We'll let you know how long we're waiting once we get off the ride. Or at least when we get to the locker and then get off the ride. Alright guys, so right now it is a whopping 9:15. So we waited about 25 minutes maybe, give or take at the most. So this is where I put all my stuff in the locker, and I will see you after the ride. So deuces. Hello, I'm back. It's almost 9:30. Very good for how it was. So in total I probably waited about, I'd say before Express opened up and everything, about 40 minutes overall. So I beat it out by about 5 minutes, so not too shabby. See the WeTheCoasters there goes, and now it upped the wait time to 75 minutes. Still no single rider yet. So, got row 5, excellent ride overall, not too upset. So now, in order to truly test how Universal's going to be today, we're gonna try out single rider for Hagrid's, which normally is a very bad time to do it, but it's super early in the day, and we have to take a look from there to really determine what it's like. So let's head over to Hagrid's and see if we can get lucky on that attraction. Wow, they're not kidding around with Hagrid's all ready to start off. It's around the kebab place for the entrance, and we are not doing that. Right now it says it's already a 2-hour wait, and this is where the line starts. We are not waiting in that line. Single riders is definitely gonna come in handy, and I hope it's not as terrible as what it seems. So we're gonna take a look at that in just a little bit. All right, so single rider for Hagrid's. Waited about 45 minutes, so not too shabby as I'm trying to get through some people here, but yeah, not bad on the wait. Expect way worse, because the wait where it started was outside where like kind of that little mini switchback was at, and it wasn't too bad. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna look at wait times in just a second, and we'll figure out what we'll do from there. So should be interesting. So right now, WeTheCoasters is a 90-minute wait. So glad we got a ride on before. That was a very good decision to head to WeTheCoasters first and then do single ride for Hagrid's, because that really helps out along the way. And trust me, as I say, you don't have to run to Hagrid's right away, especially if you're just a single rider, or if you're just a party too, because you know it depends on how the line is for Hagrid's for single rider, what will really help your day out. Okay, when double checking the wait times aren't technically too bad. Like, the only other notable long lines are like in Islands, Spider-Man at 40 and Hulk at 45. So it's nothing like too crazy. And like everything else is like 25 and under for right now. So River Adventure is 15 minutes. So I'm gonna probably get a ride in this now, just before it gets a little too hectic. That's probably the only water ride I'm gonna be able to do today, because I mean, if I did Deli Ride and Popeye Bluto, I'd be freezing. I mean, remember, it's 70-degree weather. It's not like it's gonna be like crazy hot. So may as well get a ride on it today, right now, and we'll go from there. All right, did River Adventure, did the back row, and yeah, I got a little spring, nothing too bad. And that's exactly what I wanted. It was a good ride. Because man, people from row 3 ahead, oh my, they got soaked. Oh my goodness, that was brutal. But other than that, it was a good ride. Couple of notes, the what is it? What was it? The 2 little dinosaurs before you take a left into the raptor paddock, they didn't even come up, so that sucks. And then right as we turned into the raptor paddock, right before you go up the lift, I saw one of the boats actually poke out of the area to the right where normally the boats, you know, go onto the main track from like where the boats, like the extra boats would be, and they're about ready to send another boat out. So that was actually really cool. I got to see that. I've never seen that before in my own 2 eyes until that point in time. So that was pretty cool. That was neat. So that was a neat little thing I got to see there for River Adventure there. The wait time for Skull Island Reign of Kong, it is a 35-minute wait. So it's not as crazy today. I mean, which is kind of weird because I was expecting today to be just a wee bit packed, but not the case. Not the case yet. Also, there's been a lot of people wearing ponchos today for the water rides, which is interesting, I guess is the way to say it. So I'm hearing some rumors at Comic Strip Cafe that eventually this will be closing to rework the menu, and then what they'll also do is you don't have to go up into these areas here where you order the food, and they'll be doing just like what Circus McGurkus is and Mel's, and you know, you have to go here to do the mobile orders themselves. But as you could tell though, you know, before you would all have to go in this line over here or mobile order right up here, but yeah, you can tell it's very empty. These guys are so bored right now. It's early in the lunch hour though. But yeah, just want to show this real quick though. When you are here, it is going to eventually happen, but I don't know when the case it'll happen though. Yeah, these guys are so bored. They're even waving here. It's too early. So my mistake with Comic Strip, I actually had to talk with someone there. I don't want to go too deep into the name, but eventually they're going to have a new menu in a few months from now. Mainly just because they just finished up with Circus McGurkus, and then eventually this will be the next place here. So eventually this will be getting a whole new menu. And then eventually what will happen is all the ramen that you see that's over here, like the pork ramen, the tofu ramen, and then this bowl over here, they're probably going to go away. I know these 2 for sure, because he just said, yeah, these 2, they're going. But they're going to probably do like Mongolian beef and like many other things along the way. I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's interesting. So keep an eye on this place within the next few months. Keep an eye on it. So here we are at the Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder Lounge where the Betty Boop store is at. But I remember years ago that this like actually used to kick back, because you can kind of see where, I believe this would be your right leg, you could see like kind of how it's set up where the leg would be kicking back and forth. I kind of do remember it years ago how it used to do that, but not as much though. It's kind of vague. But we're gonna check in and do some few things from here. Now, when recording this video, we did not ever talk about the Epic Universe merchandise, like the shirts that you can see right here. And they have a whole area right here, and then also, about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago when recording this, we showcased How to Train Your Dragon, the Isle of Berk. You can see all that they have over here for Epic Universe. Cannot wait. I'm so excited for this park to open up. And right now, Epic Universe shirts are $27. So just to showcase that in case if you are looking for an Epic Universe shirt. These vintage water bottles with card storage and all is $9.99 plus tax. And these are what they look like right over here. Very nice for what they are. Now, if you remember for some time, this whole area here in Marvel, you know, in different points of time, they'd be all boarded up for construction because they were painting the characters again. They were fixing the sidewalks up and painting those as well. But you can see like this little explosion mark right here. Yeah, it definitely looks very fresh. I like it a lot. And then they've also redone some of the stands here too, which look nice. But yeah, you can tell like new paint everywhere. That looks good. Hopefully they fix this little area here maybe. Right now the line for Spider-Man is a 55-minute wait. It was 40 minutes earlier, but yeah, it definitely went up to say the least. We'll try single rider out. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where the single rider is stopped right now, and that's what it looks like. But I will warn you, if you do single rider, just make sure you know you're not really seeing a lot of the store. You're just basically kind of just rushing up to the end of the line where the ride begins. So if you're a person that really is into storyline stuff, you definitely won't get a lot done on single rider. But if you're just wanting to get on the ride, it is a huge win in my books. Definitely recommend it if you do come to Universal Orlando, because when days like this happen, they are absolutely perfect. All right, we just got off Spider-Man and about 20-25 minute wait on single rider. So you know what? That's not bad. That's honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now, I will say this though, that regular line, pretty brutal. I haven't seen people wait such a ridiculous line, and I'm glad I did not wait in that. Now, while I was looking at the wait times, Dr. Doom went up very slightly. Like right now, it's a 20-minute wait, and then Hulk went up to 60 minutes. So I'm gonna see what's like right now. I think it probably went up again. If single rider is terrible, I am gonna skip out on Hulk. Speaking of the devil, there she is. Let's go check out Incredible Hulk right now. Yeah, this is what single rider looks like for Incredible Hulk. So unfortunately, we'll skip this out for today. Maybe come back later, we'll see. So before we leave Marvel, I do want to say that one thing Universal has a lot of, which is good, compared to, you know, like say Walt Disney World, there's a lot more single rider attractions that are here. So for example, like rides like Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, Dr. Doom, Fast and Furious Supercharge, Skull Island Raid a Cog, as there just goes in the background there. I believe Popeye and Bluto is one. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Hagrid's Magic Creatures Motorbike Adventure, Jurassic World Velocicoaster, and I believe, what is it? I think that's about it from there for islands. And then studios, you got Rip Ride Rocket, Revenge of the Mummy. I said Supercharge and Islands, what am I thinking? But you kind of get what I mean. There's also Men in Black Alien Attack, and there's Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts. So quite a lot of rides that have the single rider, which is great. I love that because it really helps out and you know, fills in the gaps that are missing for like having a full train, and Universal takes full advantage of that. So that's really good how they do that. And then Disney has like very few. So take in that consideration when you go to Universal, because if you're like really wanting to get out of the lines, definitely use single rider. It's worth it. So I got my food over here at Circus McGurkus, and we got a magician meatball cone is what they call this. So it's got meatballs, it's got spaghetti it looks like, and then it's got some garlic around it. And this was $16, and thanks to discount, and it went to $12, thinking they just actually brought silverware just earlier. So they go, yeah, we've got silverware and all that. So I'm gonna try it out right now, see how it is. Well, the buddies here just joined me here. Got, what was it called? The shrimp popcorn, what was it called? Or
yeah, shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp? It's got caramel in the popcorn.
Yeah, I've been digging into it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's interesting. I tried the popcorn. The caramel's a weird taste, but it's not bad though. So I'll let you know how the cone is in just a second. So just to show you, we're here at Studios now. This is the progress going on for the new show. So you can see last time we came here, they didn't really have a lot of this shown up yet, but you can see they lowered the water down, so it's not really the height. You can see one of the pipes that is right around the area over here. And then you can see as they're around the area here, they're working on this whole little structure area where they're going to be doing a new type of show. And I believe this is going to be a sort of like a water fountain show, and then somehow I've heard rumors they may include drones. I'm not too certain. Got wires all around this area here, going all around here, and then working this way here. It's going to be a crazy show, man. They built a new platform right over here. You see all the new wood that's all being formed over in this area. Now, unfortunately, we can't go through there because there are walls right here, as you can see. But lots of changes here, and I'm looking forward to see this show once it officially comes out. So we'll see what happens along the way. Also, side note here, you can see some of the boxes here, they do have a word saying platform on here, so it's interesting how they have it all set up here for the workers and when the people are going to operate the show here. So an update here on DreamWorks Destination, as you can see, with what they got going on over here. So we're gonna put you over, and then you're gonna see it in just a second. So here we go. Yeah, you can tell they're definitely almost there, man. Summer 2024. It's not too far away. Looking forward to it. In the meantime, doing ET. So we're back at Islands, and the crowd levels have definitely died down for sure. So we're gonna go back and do WeTheCoasters again, but we did a lot of rides at studios. We did Mummy like 3 times. Actually, 2 times. MIB 3 times. We did the Ollivander's Wand Show, Gringotts, and we also did the King's Cross station to go back to Islands. So here we are back in Islands again. We're about ready to do WeTheCoasters. So hopefully it won't be too long of a wait, so let's go. All right, as you can see, it is nighttime and park is closed. It's after 9 p.m. Last ride of the night on Incredible Hulk. It was awesome, it was great. Loved it. Single rider for the win, got row 7, not too shabby. I will say though, the crowd had a mixture of like crowded in some areas and dead in some areas, but mostly crowded. That's I can say though. Another thing too is that Hulk had a long wait. And apparently they tried to scare some people by doing like a 65-minute wait, and it looked like it was very accurate. So cannot believe it. That's nuts. Haggard's had a 2-hour wait, and Velasco's had a 105-minute wait. So that was nuts. But I have to say though, today was eventful. It was long, but it was fun. And I got to celebrate the day before my 29th birthday today here at Universal. So Universal Orlando, you guys are awesome. Thank you for everything that you've done for me throughout all these years.
Might have been the best.
And I'm blown away. I really am. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, guys, let's go do here at WeTheCoasters. What a fun, crazy journey this was. 12 hours. Well, yeah, 12 hours. Crazy fun that was. It was absolutely madness. Crazy crowds. Probably the last time I'll see crazy crowds at Universal, because, you know, probably by the time I come back, it'll be like, what, you know, April, like end of April, early May, you know, right before a certain trip comes around. But a lot of fun, it was great, and get to hang out with some peoples out there. Gotta say though, the food, I didn't talk about that during the vlog, so real quick. The food that I have is really good over at Serge's McGurkus. Definitely really, really good. You get your money's worth, and it was really, really fantastic. Check it out when you can. Thank you guys for watching. You can tell my voice is gone. I'll see you guys later until the next video. If you like, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to our brand new channel, hit the bell notification on any future uploads. Follow us on our Instagram at WeTheCoasters. Check out all of our socials also on Facebook, X, and Threads. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Rock and roll, have a good time. I'll see you guys until the next video. I'm out. Deuces.